New challenger.
They're all fired up. We're almost underway.
Let's get round one. Fight.
Let's see what they try to do here in the first round. That was a solid anti-air. Goes for the fireball. Plenty of time left. How's the match going to play out? Player 2 pushes the opponent into the corner. The combo's there. The super armor does its job. Combo with the target combo. Hits with the overhead. The jump in is denied. Throws them to negate the block. Knockdown. Hold your breath. Were they baiting them into that? Life lead opens up. Nice. Sees the combo through and takes the round. Player 1 on the board first with a win. They'll want to keep the pressure on. They both showed their hands a little bit, so they must be thinking of a counter. Things are slow going right now, but we may see someone speed things up soon. Quick breather. There's the drive impact that's going to lead to a juicy punish counter. Player 2 needs to use the front of the corner here. Burnout activates. Player 1 will have to deal with this dangerous bout of burnout. Knocks him out of the air. Gotta be careful not to whip it. Oh, block win. Player 1 can't. No way. No signs of letting up from out of the corner. Both sides getting ready. Player 2, what a finish. Last round, people. Both fighters gotta go all in from this point. They are letting it fly from the get-go. Checks them with the boom. Shake things up with a fireball. Sonic boom. The match just started. They can't squander this punish counter chance. Baron pumps the brakes on the impact. Ooh, you never know what can happen here. Low heavy. Pokes with a kick. All in with a rush. They've got about half life left. What's next? Player 2 can't let. Gotta do better than that. Sonic blade to steal a tap. Clutch anti-air. The drive impact doesn't work. Plenty of health. Full gauges. Let's go. Oh, burnout. Did they mean to do that? A real test of nerves here. Perfect damage calculation. No doubt about it. Does not leave anything to chance with that super finish. Woo, I dare you to find me a better match than that. Get up and tell him what's good. It's not over yet. Let's believe it's time for that run back. Rattles them with a spinning bird kick. Player 2 creates a good corner opportunity. Punishes that ill-timed attack with a drive impact. Very bad choice there. Knockdown. Good job blocking the jump in. They're showing us just how patient they can be. This is where things will get interesting as the damage starts to pile up on both fighters. That drive impact is blocked. Will we see a drive impact? KO. Player 2 picks up the first round. That'll give them a psychological advantage. Goes with a projectile for their opening shot. Shoots off a fireball up close. Overhead. Player 1 can build off this lead. Blocks the impact. Looking for a chance. Spinning bird kick. Shows a medium kick. Not much life difference. Super art on experiencing burnout. Player 2 in dire straits with burnout. Knocks him out of the air. Checks him with the boom. Attempts to break the stalemate with a fireball. What are they gonna do? Let's loose a boom. What's next? Anti-air in the flatline zone. Player 2 brings it home.
comes a new challenger.
Give me that drama. Give me that grime. Are y'all ready? It's fight night time.
Round one. Fight.
All right, first round. What's going to happen? Deftly shuts out the junker. Okay, we're in the early stages of the round. A dangerous range here. You don't want to get jumped on a long recovery move or you're going to eat tons of damage. Can't tech the throw? What's the play here? Maintains composure and pushes out of the corner. Good job blocking the jump in. They're showing us just how patient they can be. Player 2 has not been shy about using their drive gauge. That attack landed for a counter hit. They'll have to decide how to follow up. Heading into the end game now, and the throw ends the round. Player 2 on the board first with the win. They'll want to keep the pressure on. How will they take advantage of everything that's happened up until now? The jump in catches them. Both fighters want to establish themselves. Nice read! Denies them with a somersault kick. So they break forward to pressure the opponent. Sonic boom! Checks with a medium kick. Trying to read each other here? Jumps? Drive gauge management here is going to be vital. Jumps in. Jumps up. Will we see a drive impact? Uses the target. It's a good spot to use the super. Yo, are they actually dead?
Locked on.
And it's just enough. Solid read on the ball. That was a clinic on how a solid neutral game wins matches.
Round one.
Right back into the rematch. We ain't even close to done yet. Goes for a projectile to try and change the pace. Nothing but air for the impact. Both fighters have plenty of health. Where is this match going to go? No good up high. Goes for the throw. Knockdown. Player 2 pushes the opponent into the corner. Misses the drive impact. They get driven into the wall, breaking their guard. What a clutch side piece there. Now they need to capitalize on this chance. They've got the meter for a drive impact. Takes a trip. Jumps? You gotta be mindful of reach and jump-ins at this range. Player 1 will have to fight back here without any drive. Perfect move. Anything could happen here. Burnout activates. So little life left. Player 1 can't afford mistakes without that drive boost. KO! Player 2 picks up the first round. That'll give them a psychological advantage. Ooh, it looks like they're waiting to see what the opponent wants to do first. Shoots off a fireball up close. Connects with medium kick. Neither of them willing to back off here. A drive impact could end it all here. Player 2 will need to play it conservative until they brush that off and keep going. But there's the impact. Not letting that go unpunished. Oh, is this it? Or are they still in this?
Locked on.
And it's just enough. Solid read on the ball. Player 2 brings it home. Let's see if they can build themselves a streak.
Here comes a new challenger.
What are we going to see transpire between these fighters? No one knows, but this is going to be a must-see match.
Let's get this mission. Round 1. Fight.
All right, first round. What's going to happen? Tries to bait him with the projectile. Player 2 pushes the opponent into the corner. Still slugging it out here. Trips him up. Good job blocking the jump in. They're showing us just how patient they can be. What a clutch side switch there. Now they need to capitalize on this chance. Throws them to negate the block. Life lead opens up. Oh! Cleans up the round, ending it with a powerful drive impact. Player 2 picks up the always important first round. They'll want to keep the ball rolling. Sonic Blade's a fish for a reaction. Jumps in. Things are slow going right now, but we may see someone speed things up soon. Takes a trip. Grabs and throws him away. Brings forward with the drive rush. Both fighters planning something? Connects with medium kick. Gotta be careful not to whip at this range. Checks him with the boom. Player 1 will burn out. Expect the tempo of the match to change. Player 1 in dire straits with burnout. Crowns him from above. Going in. This is closes it out. We're going into the final round tied up. Which fighter has it in them to grind out the win? Impact squat. Overdrive Hadouken. Knocks him out of the air. Sets up with the jump in. Super hearts on deck for both fighters. How they approach reads the jump in perfectly. And eats it. Medium kick. Solid anti-air. Looking for a hole. Drops him hard. Went all in with a rush. Are they going to be able to come back and snatch victory? Still alive? Still alive? Hanging by a thread. Just needs one final push. A real test of nerves here. The overhead kick is over. Gotta hand it to both of our fighters. They put on a real clinic for us. It's not over yet. Let's believe it's time for that run back. Jones with the fire. Jumps in. Both fighters are looking for a way to get in, but they slip down to the wire. Sticks the combo. Player 2 is going to have a hard time managing their drive now. Gets backed into the corner with pressure KO. Player 2 picks up the first round. That'll give them a psychological advantage. Had the radar up and running. Got their eye on the air. Okay, they trade hits. Ooh, what's this? What's gonna happen? Digs in deep to get that drive in. Oh wow, look at the damage that did. Fantastic work with that combo. Will we see a drive in? Uses the gauge for a super arc. Player 2 can't use any drive moves. Links it! Throws them! Life lead closes it out! This is the final round. Expect to see some fireworks. They are letting it fly from the get-go! Shows the medium kick. And eats it! Player 1 with a slight sets up with the jump in. What's next? All in with a rush! Back to the corner. This unleashes some big damage. Player huge chance after that wall splat. Oh, here we go. Reads the jump in perfectly. An impact counter. Oh, that's so sick. Ooh, what a smart throw. Dangerous range here. Let's loose a boom. Kick forward rush. A real test of nerves here. Links it. With no hesitation or regret. Hit them with that NSFW. I don't know if this is enough. No one could have called that. Player 2 is going to be watching replays for this one.
comes a new challenger.
This isn't about just winning the match. Pride and bragging rights are at stake here. Both fighters will need to bring their A game to the table.
Let's get this mission started. This will be a good fight. Round one. Fight.
Let's see what they try to do here in the first round. Overdrive. Goes with the projectile to pressure the opponent. Okay, we're in the early stages of the round. Player 2 pushes the opponent into the corner. The drive gauge is completely empty, meaning their ability to block is also weak. Player 2 has used up all of their drive gauge. Nails the anti-air. Knockdown. Life lead is opening up, but that could still be overcome with smart drive use. Life lead opens up. Grabs him. A drive impact finishes things off with authority with that big punish counter. Player 2 on the board first with the win. They'll want to keep the pressure on. This round is so important. You can feel the intensity in the air. Goes for the rush. Overdrive, a nice read. Denies him with a somersault. There's the impact. Not letting that go unpunished. Player 1 needs to use the threat of the corner here. Still slugging it out at this range. Shows the medium kick. Not close enough for the throw. Overhead. Barely blocks the jump in. Are we gonna see him tries to make something happen with an overdrive arc? So, what's next? Time to reassess the situation. Burnout! Expect the tempo of the match to change. They are absolutely wailing on each other in the middle of the stage.
You're done.
KO! Here's the final round. The real fight starts now. They are letting it fly. Uses their drive gauge. Sonic Blade's a fish for a reaction. Player 2 will need to do a better job of utilizing their drive gauge if they want a different result than last round. Knockdown and player 2 in dire impact squash. The overhead denied. Brushes that off and keeps going. Ooh, what a smart throw. Gotta be careful not to whip at this range. Hits the drive. Player 2 with the lead. Will they go for offense or defense? Gets drilled with an overdrive Shoryuken. And whip. They're wide open. With the solar plexus cut, what a finish. Player 2 faced the giant and walks away unscathed. What a win. Time to get down to business. The first round starts now. Throws a fireball. Will gain control of the match in the early going. Trips him up. Raised on the pressure with the projectile. Deftly shuts out the jumper. Neither fighter wants to get stuck in the corner as they continue to duke it out mid-stage. All right. Player 2 is in burnout. Drives off the table. Knockdown. Hits with the overhead. This is the range where things get messy. Can they utilize their reach or bait each other out? Life lead opens up. They've got the meter for a drive impact. Wraps it up with a drive impact. Player 1 picks up the always important first round. They'll want to keep the ball rolling. Goes to the overdrive. Had the radar up and running. Brushes that off and keeps going. Hits him in the gut. That combo did decent damage. Gotta be careful not to whip at this range. Connects with medium kicks. Sonic boom. Watching each other carefully. Who will make burnout? Expect the tempo of the match to change. Player 2 has an empty drive gauge. This is a very precarious situation. Goes for the jump in. It's a good spot to use the super. Oh, no question whether this super art is going to kill or not. Did not miss that chance and takes the round. Here's the final round. The real fight starts now. Tries to make make something happen with an overdrive on. There's an overdrive Shoryu. Blocks it. Hits him with a stopping bop. Gets into perfect fireball range. Player 1 experiencing burnout. Player 2 in dire overhead attack. Presses for a reaction with a fireball. Lets loose a boom. Fireball pressure. Trying to wear down the opponent. Perfect boom with the net. Player 1 needs to take advantage of this gauge disparity. That corner is starting to look scary. Somehow nothing stops this train. Gut punch shreds them. Excellent damage on that. Burnout, but they may have a plan. They are done. Player 2 made all the right moves.
Great match. Sangya.
This is a mirror match, which means it's not just about the win, but about your pride as a player too. This is a must-win fight.
Show me everything you have. I'll take on all of Round 1. Fight.
Here we go. What are these fighters going to do? Checking their opponent. Player 2 has the life lead. Now they get pushed into the corner, where it's going to be very difficult to escape. Perfect execution and gameplay nets our fighter a perfect round. Player 2 takes the round like a thief in the night. What else can they get away with? Who's going to start things off? Connects with, looking to plant him with a pile driver. Their life is hanging by a thread. They gotta lean heavily on their drop. Perfect KO. They were in full control there. Player 2 is the last fighter standing. Two of the biggest lab monsters are about to get it going.
Show me Round 1. Fight.
Here we go. What are these fighters going to do? Overdrive. Whoa, hold on. There's a punish counter. This can lead to something very big if they can capitalize. Neither fighter is willing to go for the super art. This is looking bad. What a KO! Player 1 sets the tone with that win. Let's see if they can keep it up. Stops the attack by using a drive parry. Throws a beefy Kachose. Still scrapping for control of the space. This burnout. Expect the tempo of the match to change. Knockdown hits him with a stopping bomb. Player 2 in dire straits with burnout. The fighters return to the middle of the stage. Lights up the skies with Kagero no Mai. Player 1 is in a pretty good situation with a meter advantage. Nice counter. There's the burnout. That's gonna leave him rattled. Pretty guts to pull that off. That was catch as catch can as you're gonna get in a fight. They're still hungry. Both sides stepping up for the rematch. overdrive on. Hold your breath. Picture perfect punish counter. Deal some damage with that quick combo. The throw hits. Now the fun begins. Player 2 pushes the opponent into the corner. Knockdown. Goes in on the impact for nothing. Perfect execution and gameplay nets our fighter a perfect round. Player 2 picks up the always important first round. They'll want to keep the ball rolling. Double lariat and now was looking for that jump attack. Player 1 was completely shut out in that last round. They really need to think about whether to press on with their current game plan or change up their playstyle a bit. Throws them. What's next? Uses the fireball to try and get a reaction. Gotta be careful not to whiff at this range. Player 2 will need to play it conservative until their drive refreshes. Burnout! Expect the tempo of the match to change. Player 2 in dire straits with burnout. Took him to the corner in a flash. Big time whip! Northside uses the gauge for a super arm. Level 3 super! Spending that meter like it's nobody's business. Suspend the meter? What are you jumping in for? Player 2 faced a giant and walks away unscathed. What a win! The first round begins. No time to save that stuff for nationals. It's time to go all in. Let's go. Oh! The move whiffs and they get nailed with a punish counter. Uses this opportunity to really lay into the opponent with a damaging combo. The impact gets blocked. On dangerous turf. Easy to get tagged at this range. Player 2 in that dangerous burnout state. Well-timed command throw there. Player 2 doesn't have a lot of drive gauge to play with. Not a good pick. Takes a big gamble and rips out a raw super. Player 2 turned this right around with that super. A drive impact could end it up. They've been pushed into the wall and the stun's there. Target locked and that slight doubt is all it took. Player 1 takes the round like a thief in the night. What else can they get away with? Double lariat and now getting that execution with Kagero no Mai. Will that super be the turning point? A parry? Still scrapping for control of the space. Manages to block the jump-in attack. Hits them with a stop and pop. Player 2 can't use any drive moves without burning out. Oh! The lifer made good heads-up decision opting for the drive impact. Player 2 will have to deal with this dangerous bout of burnout for a while. Oh, no question whether this super art is going to kill it. Player 1 brings it home.
Great match.
Give me that drama. Give me that grime. Are y'all ready? It's fight night time.
Show me everything you have. Showtime. Round 1. Fight.
Here we go. What are these fighters going to do? Anticipate the overhead. Not much damage dealt so far, but they may be looking for an opening to run with. Player 2 will be in a world of hurt if their drive gauge runs out. Can they use the corner to mount a comeback? Player 2 is in burnout. Drives off the table. Knockdown. Player 1 can't afford to get hit again, but still has a chance to KO. Player 2 picks up the always important first round. They'll want to keep the ball rolling. They've piled up the knowledge. Now, how are they going to use it? Took him to the corner in a flash. Breaks those shins. You've got to be mindful of reach and jump-ins at this range. Will we see a drive him? Knockdown and pounces on their prey with the wild hunt. Jumps up. Are they going to be KO? That's what happens when you capitalize on... They're all fired up. We're almost underway.
Show me up. Round 1. Fight.
Let's see what they try to do here in the first round. That was a solid anti-air. Utilizes an overdrive art there to tack on just a little more damage. Player 1 pushes the opponent into the corner. Uncomfortable space here. Can they clip each other on the edge? The low kick connects. The super down to the wire. Player 2 has used up all of their drive gauge. Takes the chance to hurt him. A little too greedy there. Taking stock. So they break forward to pressure the opponent. Life lead opens up. The jump in catches them. And the throw ends the round. Player 2 picks up the first round. That'll give them a psychological advantage. How will they take advantage of everything that's happened up until now? Gets the jump in. Double lariat and now? Big throws. A quick breather. Player 2, burnout triggered. Player 2 in dire straits with burnout. Breaks their guard with a throw. Here comes the mix-up. Player 2 will look to apply pressure here. Picks up the low's blocked. They're in range. We drops them from the air. They're recovered. Big time whip. Excellent block. That's going to leave them rattled. And off for the critical art. This is going to kill. No doubt about it. Closes it out. Player 2 made all the right moves. And this experience is only going to make them stronger. Right back into the rematch. We ain't even close to done yet. Double lariat and now? Absorbs the attack and fires back. Whips the throw. Takes a trip. So they break forward to pressure the opponent. KO. Player 1 takes the round like a thief in the night. What else can they get away with? Everything up until now, and everything from here on out, is so vital. The jump in catches them. Double lariat, and now hits them with a stopping bomb. Vagabond and sends them flying. Fights out of the corner, back to the center of the stage. Blocks it. There's a change of... There's the wall splat. They can't do anything now. There's burnout. Expect the tempo of the match to king. Player 1 in dire straits with burnout. Uses the gauge for the super. They're not playing around here. Going in? Clutch anti-air. Player 1 will need to use their meter knockdown. Here comes Flatline Zone. Here's the final round. The real fight starts now. Tries to catch up. That's gonna leave him rattled. The last round. It's now or never. Turn out, but they may have a plan here. Pumps the brakes on the impact. Player 2 is in burnout. Raw super hard incoming. Cooks up some hot and spicy damage with a pushing beat. Oh, here we go. Nothing stops this train. Player 1 has the super crowns him from above. Super hard to show up what a PhD in fighters can do for you. Uh-oh. This could really tip the scale. Noticeable life lead is a comeback still off flatline zone. Player 1 straight up outplayed them. Talk about a David and Goliath situation. Jumps in. From low heavy to... Player 1 has a slight life lead that they may sit on. Backs them into the corner. The throw hits. Now the fun begins. Blocks the jump in. Well-timed command throw there. This is the perfect range to reach out and tag them with something. Player 2 is just about out of drive on. Down to the wire. Beautiful setup with that attack. That slight doubt is all it took. Player 1 picks up the always important first round. They'll want to keep the ball rolling. Nails the anti-air. Jump. Smart play with the throw. Hits them with a stop and pop. Vagabond and sends them flying. A drive impacts it and it uses the gauge for a super art. Level 3 super. Sending that meter like it's nobody's business. They must have a game plan here with a critical art on deck, but executing that plan is the key. Ooh, there's a side switch. This could be big. Denies the jump in. Gotta be careful not to whip at this range. Are we gonna stay? Oh! We're going into the final round tied up. Which fighter has it in them to grind out the win? Ooh, it looks like they're waiting to see what the opponent wants to do first. From the low. Cole brushes that off and keeps going. There's the impact. Not letting that go unpunished. Both sides getting ready. Oh, reversal. Player huge chance after that wall splash. There's the scoop with the lariat. Impact counter. Oh, that's so sick. But couldn't Super Art do anything? Didn't hesitate going for the kill with that super.
Let's go!
They got him! Player 1 delivers the upset. That's one for the replays. The first round begins. No time to save that stuff for nationals. It's time to go all in. Nice double lariat. Stops the attack by using the drive kick. Gets the jump in. This is the perfect range to reach out and tag them with something. Oh! Punishes that ill-timed attack with a drive impact. What a finish. Great read on the life gauge there. Player 1 on the board first with the win. They'll want to keep the pressure on. They've piled up the knowledge. Now, how are they going to use it? Player 1 had an impressive round while managing their drive gauge. They'll want to carry that momentum into the next round. Grushin beats assaults them from the air. How will this impact things? Player 1 is in a pretty good situation with a meter advantage. Creates an opening with the low heavy. Burnout! Expect the tempo of the match to change. Player 2 will have to deal with this dangerous bout of burnout for a while. Both fighters planning something? Gotta be careful not to whip at this range. Reads the jump in perfectly. Player 1 needs to use their SA gauge to their advantage here. Amazing! Are we gonna see a comeback here? Doesn't touch the flow. We're going into the final round tied up. Which fighter has it in them to grind out the win? Jump, sets up with the jump in. Player 1 with overhead. Gets solid anti-air. Oh, putting the cherry on top. This is gonna kill, no doubt about it. Did not miss Player 1 faced the giant and walks away unscathed. What a win! Are these two gonna fight forever? Denies the low heavy. Throws them to negate the block. Player 2 creates a good corner opportunity. The pressure continues as they can't escape the corner. They need to find a way out. Player 2 in that dangerous burnout state. One fighter's drive gauge is just about empty. Will this super art connect? Uses the gauge. Can this super art set things into motion? Heading into the end game now. It's getting tense. What's their game plan here at this critical stage? Looking to plan them with a pile drive. Player 2 needs to hold out until their drive gauge becomes KO. Player 2 takes the round like a thief in the night. What else can they get away with? Gets the jump in. They've piled up the knowledge. Now, how are they hit them with a stopping bot? Were they baiting them into that? Target locked and scoop. Experiencing burnout. Player 1 is dominating untouchable, impetuous, impregnable, and perfect. We're going into the final round tied up. Which fighter has it in them to grind out the win? All the throws connect. Knockdown. Here comes the mix-up. Player 2 low heavy. Ooh, you never know what can happen here. Both sides getting ready. Jump. Tries to act quickly, but whiffs the attack. The low kick hits. These guys are not giving each. There's the burnout. Player 2 is in burnout state. A very precarious situation. This is where we can expect some major pressure. Good presence of mind. That's going to leave a rep. You need guts to pull that off. Player 2 straight up outplayed them. Talk about a David and Goliath situation. From upstairs. Double lariat and now medium kick. Gets the knockdown and now knockdown. Long low attack hits. Reads them. That like down is all it took. Player 1 picks up the first round. That'll give them a psychological advantage. How will they take advantage of everything that's happened up until now? Will gain control of the match in the early going. Picks up the counter. This is going to be huge. Breaks those shins. There's the wall splat. They can't do anything now. Player 1 holding on to that corner advantage. The life lead opens a super art. Gotta be careful not to whip at this range. It's too much. Who could have guessed how that match would have turned out? Not me. How is this rematch going to play out? Are we going to witness a blow-up here? Gets the jump in. Definitely shuts out the jump in. Player 1 with the life lead. The impact gets blocked. At this range, many attacks can connect if you stick something out. The neutral game is very important here. Low heavy hits, mix up incoming. Not shy, but the big play does it. Player 1 sets the tone with that win. Let's see if they can keep it up. They've piled up the knowledge. Now, how are they going to use it? Things are slow going right now, but we may see someone speed things up soon. Both fighters want to establish themselves early on. Grabs them, takes the trip, hits them with a stopping bomb. Jump. Breaks those shins. Looking to plant them with a pile drive. Their spacing is so up. Just goes for it at this range. Going for the conclusive kill with that super. What a move. No escaping that. That was a clinic on how a solid neutral game wins matches. Right back into the rematch. We ain't even close to done yet. Well-timed command throw there. Player 2 pushes the opponent into the corner. Trips him up. strikes back with a drive impact. The move whiffs and they get nailed with a punish counter. Player 2 needs to deal with this burnout. Brings out the super arc. How is it gonna work out for them? All right, what's coming up next? Throws them. What's next? Player 2 creates a good corner opportunity. Great work. Finding this is a huge chance to make them feel it. We are near the end of the round. Can either target lock and scoop. Good heads-up decision opting for the drive impact. Player grants it cleanly. Player 2 picks up the always important first round. They'll want to keep the ball rolling. Goes in on the impact for nothing. Tries to catch him out with the arc step. Decides to spend the meter to open up some more. Oh, burnout triggered. A quick breather. Player 2 in dire straits with burnout. They back the opponent into the corner. Now to apply the pressure. Player 2 holding on to that corner. Just goes for it at this range. Player 1 there's a wall splat. They can't do anything now. Opts for the critical art. That's the counter. Vagabond and sends them flying. That combo finishes it. Who could have guessed how that match would have turned out? Not me.
Round 1.
Right back into the rematch. We ain't even close to done yet. Sticks the jump in. The low kick connects. That's some big juicy damage on that counter hit. They gotta escape from the corner before the pressure builds up. Knockdown. Player 2 is using their drive liberally. Blocks the jump in. Player 1 has used up all of their drive gates. Starts with a jump in. Player 1 is in burnout. Drives off the table. Takes a trip. Burnout activates. Solid combo. The quarter makes it hard to escape. What'll be the throws is with the throw. Hitting them with the smart stuff. Player 2 picks up the first round. That'll give them a psychological advantage. Overhead. Holds out with the block. Throws them to negate the block. Gets the throw and continues on the offensive. Super arc on deck for both fighters. How they approach the situation will be interesting. You've got to be mindful of reach and jump-ins at this range. Double lariat and now? They were brushes that off and keeps going. Tries to catch him out with the arc step. Solid anti-air. Both fighters planning something? Life lead is there, but still anyone's game. The overhead denied. Throws them. Big drive gap now. They're taking a step back to slow down the pace. Sees the overhead coming. There's a drive impact. Vagabond turns out. Player tops off the tank and scores the win. Player 2 faces a giant